So when I was growing up, I was told that athleticism is something you're born with. Either you have it or you don't. And the definition of athleticism was very limited back in those days. It was spark, speed, agility, or speed, power, agility, reaction, and quickness. But there's so much more that goes into athleticism than just that. There's rhythm, timing, balance. It's a whole nother universe. First and foremost, I consider myself a coach. And to become the best coach, you have to have a good player development program. And to have a good player development program, you have to understand the biomechanics behind what makes an athlete the optimal player. So I took a deep dive on that, and what I came to realize was that athleticism can be taught, and we teach athleticism here. We make our players better athletes. One thing that I pride myself on is, yeah, we can take a bad athlete and make him a good athlete, but we can take a good athlete and make them even better, and that's one of the hardest things to do. So I consider myself a basketball-specific movement coach. We focus a lot on motor control because that's ultimately the name of the game. Like Steph Curry is not considered a super athlete. Like he doesn't jump super high, he's not really strong, but he's an amazing athlete. You know, he's a phenomenal athlete, an elite level athlete, and that's because primarily motor control. So we use tools like the aqua bag, and we use pool workouts to develop our players and get their motor control up to par. Even like a decade ago when I started coaching, people were still using bodybuilding to develop their players, and that's never been the solution to anything for basketball. None of the best players in the NBA look like bodybuilders, and there's a reason for that. So our program is heavily influenced by Nick Curson, Matt Cooper. These are the guys who I think are the best in performance training. And like now you see guys like Paul Favorites, Cole Manayers, and these guys are using super cats, they're using aqua bags, slant boards, things that we've been using for like nearly a decade now. And I'd like to say that they're copying us, but in reality, we were all influenced in copying the same types of people. But we were all smart enough to copy the right guys. So it's been like a real exciting time. We've been able to create a lot of college level players, get people scholarships. What we're gonna do in this series is show you guys how we develop those players, our philosophy to building the best athletes, and more importantly, building basketball specific athletes. What makes a player a better player? Okay.